What's wrong with you? Don't you even know how to apologize? Get down on your knees and beg me for forgiveness. Beg!
You can't be serious.
Are you saying you're not going to do it?
If I refuse, if I don't get down on my knees, then everyone here will lose their jobs. How are they going to pay for their rent and bills? Alright, I'll do it. I'm very sorry.
What? Did you say something? I couldn't hear you very well. You'll have to speak up.
I'm sincerely sorry for everything I said.
You're such a loser. I can't believe you'd go that far to keep your job. It's pathetic. I wouldn't want to be a subcontract worker like you if I had to beg like that. That's enough. You can get up now. Oh no, my hand slipped.
No!
Oh no! I'm so sorry. Your face is covered in wet concrete. You'd better hurry up and clean it all off, or you'll end up turning into the Nurkabe in Gegege no Kitaro.
What's up? My name is Chirako Yamamoto. I'm a typical construction girl, and I'm currently working on the construction site of a pretty major building project. The entire construction team in my company has come together, and we're doing our best in order to finish off this project safely. I've always admired construction workers and the hard work they put into making beautiful buildings, so I'm happy that I've been pretty successful at my dream job so far. I'm always in a good mood, or so I'd like to say, but there's just one small problem. Alright, we're making a great pace. Let's get started on the next step today.
Hey, Chirako!
What's the matter?
Could you take a look at this? It's the work schedule we've been following so far, but...
Yeah? Is there a problem?
Right here, it's been changed.
Huh? No way! This is a pretty dangerous design flaw. If we keep building like this, it could lead to an accident that could bring the entire building down.
I thought so. It's a good thing I told you.
Can you tell me who prepared these blueprints?
It was Miss Ayumi.
Well, that explains a lot. Miss Ayumi is the daughter of the CEO of our client company. I've never worked with Miss Ayumi before, but all of my colleagues have had something to say about her. Apparently, she yells at employees she doesn't like on a daily basis, and she's even gone as far as harassing them until they've gone over the edge and resigned from their jobs. I haven't experienced it myself, but I've heard that she looks down on subcontractors. She's made full use of her position as the CEO's daughter to do whatever she wants and gets away with it. There are a lot of people who have left their company and ended contracts with them because of her too.
What do you want to do, Chirako?
I mean, I don't want to deal with someone like her, but we can't just ignore such a critical defect in the plans. It's risking way too much. Just like that, it was decided that I would meet the infamous Miss Ayumi. I was a little anxious, but I could never have predicted that things would turn out the way they did. Who could have known back then that my happy and peaceful life would turn upside down? Miss Ayumi?
Huh? Who are you?
My name is Chirako Yamamoto. I'm from MoniRobo Construction.
Oh, so you're working for that subcontract company? What business has someone like you got with me?
Well, the thing is, I'd like to talk to you about the blueprints you drew up.
What about them?
I'm afraid we can't continue to construct according to these plans.
What are you talking about? You don't have the right to tell me what you think about my plans. I don't care what you think.
That's not what I mean. I just came to...
If you say that you can't make it, then it's a matter of your lack of skill or talent. There are plenty of other subcontractors we can hire to get this job done. Subcontractors like you are dispensable.
That's not what I'm saying. There's an issue with the blueprints you created, and...
What did you say?
It's highly likely that it'll lead to a catastrophic accident.
What? Miss Ayumi made a mistake on the blueprints?
Eesh, this is going to be bad.
How dare you? Don't go making things up. I never made any mistake.
I'm not making anything up. If you take a look here, you'll see. These are the blueprints you prepared for this project, and here's the problem. You've created an asymmetric design, where the pillars on both sides of the building are different lengths, so that the roof will be slanted. That's correct, isn't it?
I don't see what the problem is.
By making the roof slanted, a lot of weight and pressure will fall on the shorter pillar, and with this design, the entire building could collapse under the weight of its own roof. We can't carry on building it like this.
Collapse? There's no way my plans are wrong. I calculated every angle and checked that everything would be okay and drew up the final draft for these plans. Nothing's wrong with them.
If that's so, then it's possible that the calculations you made were wrong. We've got to check.
Did you just say that my calculations were wrong? Besides, you're just a cheap, brainless subcontract employee. You can't talk back to me about my plans. I'm ending the contract we have with MoniRobo Construction. You can all leave.
What was that supposed to mean? You can't be serious.
Oh, I am so serious. If you can't do as your client tells you, then I have no need of you. You're fired. Get out of here right now, all of you.
What? But you can't just ignore the mistake that's on your blueprints.
How many times do I have to tell you that you're just a subcontractor and that no one's asking for your opinion? You're fired.
What?
What are you doing? I'm telling you to disappear. Are you deaf? Do you need me to spell it out for you? Leave.
I'll apologize if my tone of voice offended you, but I can't leave. We declined all of our other contracts when we took on this project because it's a long-term job.
Oh, really? That's too bad. Then you should know what you have to do, don't you?
What are you talking about?
Don't you even know how to apologize? Get down on your knees and beg me for forgiveness. If you do that, then maybe I'll consider forgiving you for being so disrespectful.
You can't be serious.
Are you saying you're not going to do it?
If I refuse, if I don't get down on my knees, then everyone here will lose their jobs. How are they going to pay for their rent and bills? All right, I'll do it.
If you understand, then you'll have to hurry it up. I'm a busy woman, and I can't waste time on you.
Characo, you don't need to...
It's fine. I'm very sorry.
Did you say something? I couldn't hear you very well. You'll have to speak up.
I'm sincerely sorry for everything I said.
I can't believe you'd go that far to keep your job. I wouldn't want to be a subcontract worker like you if I had to beg like that.
Isn't she going too far? Why does Characo have to... Characo's apologized enough.
What? Are you going to talk back to me as well?
It really is fine.
But...
Miss Ayumi, will you forgive me for being so rude to you?
Hurry up and get back to work.
I somehow managed to get Ayumi to take back what she had said about firing us all, but she just became more and more vicious, and her behavior began to escalate.
Subcontractors, today you'll be working on this.
What?
She must be kidding. How are we supposed to do this? No way, we can't finish all of this in just one day. It's impossible.
Ms. Ayumi, this is too much.
If you can't do it, then it's because you people don't have the brains to manage it. My company doesn't have the time or the money to waste on useless subcontractors like you. If you think you don't have enough time, then you better continue working into the night until you get it done. If you don't get it done in time, then I'll just have to end our contract. Well, unlike you subcontractors, my company can get this project done in a matter of days without any problem. You should be thankful that we've hired you to do this job, and that we've made things easier for people of your level to understand. We've created work for you, so you owe us. I can't wait until tomorrow morning. We'll see who the losers are when they fail to turn up tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it.
Damn it.
She's the devil in disguise. How are we supposed to complete this much in such a short amount of time?
Excuse me, Chiraco?
Yes?
You're not wearing any makeup again.
Well, we sweat a lot during construction, so I don't really see the point.
Oh, no. My hand slipped.
What? What? This is...
I'm so sorry. My hand slipped and I got wet concrete all over you. Are you okay?
I bet she did it on purpose. This freaking B word.
Your face is covered in wet concrete. You'd better hurry up and clean that all off, or you'll end up turning into Nurikabe and Gegege no Kitaro. A really ugly version of it, too. Oh, but now you can cover up your ugly face. Good for you. I gave you a concrete makeover. But the longer I look at you, the uglier you look. I guess the concrete's just highlighted your ugliness. You should probably go and wash your face before you scare someone.
Crap. I'm going to go wash my face. I was able to clean off the concrete that was plastered to my face before it had hardened, but I can't get it out of my hair. There's nothing else I can do. I've got to cut it off. I can get it trimmed at the hair salon on my next day off.
Charako, are you okay?
Do I look like I'm okay?
What?
A woman's hair is an expression of her life and her personality. She's going to pay for messing with my hair. I'm never going to forgive her for this. After that incident, my anger meter had hit maximum. All of my colleagues felt just as angry about how overboard Ayumi had gone with her demands and her bullying. At first, we all came together to cooperate and get over the obstacles she laid out for us together. But after everything that had happened, we felt that it wouldn't be fair unless we got some sweet revenge on her. As a result of our conspiring, X Day was about to fall on Ayumi, and she was clueless.
Oh no, I ended up sleeping in. Oh well, I bet the slaves must be hard at work by now, so they won't notice. Huh? What? What's going on? Where are they? Why is no one here? Finally, you turn up. You're late. Have you all gone crazy? This is why subcontractors like you are all so useless. You're behind schedule, so don't expect to get any breaks today.
I think you've misunderstood something, Miss Ayumi.
Misunderstood?
We haven't come here to work today. You can't order us around.
What? What does that mean?
We actually spoke to your office and canceled the contract we have with you. We're no longer in charge of constructing this building.
What?
We can't take your harassment anymore. We're sick of you, so we ended the contract ourselves.
You're just a subcontractor. Don't get carried away. You don't have any right to do that. Or are you bluffing? There's no point threatening me, idiot.
What are you talking about?
Your company has been working subcontract for my company for years. If you don't get any projects from us, then you'll all be out of a job. Do you really want to test whether that bluff will work? You might end up looking down the barrel of a gun called bankruptcy if you're not careful. I can't imagine that a subcontractor like you could actually pull off something as risky as ending your contract with us.
What are you trying to say? Hurry up and spit it out.
What I'm saying is that you've either decided this without your boss's authority, or you're just making things up on the spot to make me panic. I can call your boss right now and check, you know? Do you really want me to do that?
Right. Then why don't you give her a call?
You're just threatening me.
Hello, this is MoniRobo Construction Holdings.
This is Ayumi from Moni Construction.
How can I help you today?
I want to talk to your boss about something urgent. Put him on the phone right now.
The director? I'm afraid she's currently out of the office.
Then transfer me to his mobile phone.
Of course. If you'll just give me a moment, I'll put you through.
See? Now you've got nowhere to hide. Your lie is going to see the light of day.
Hello?
Hello. I'm currently talking to your employees, and they've told me that— Wait, what?
I knew it. You didn't know who I was after all.
What's going on?
I'm the director of MoniRobo Construction.
What? There's no way. The director of MoniRobo was a woman? And what's the director of a company doing, working on site? I've never heard of anything like it.
Here's my card. Now you can see that this isn't a threat, and that it was an actual decision made by us as a company. My colleagues were starting to reach their limit and need a break. We're no longer a part of this construction project as of today. And you should know that our company has a pretty strong reputation in the construction world. Even if we don't get any jobs from you, I can assure you that we'll have plenty of offers from other clients. So you don't have to worry about us.
We're not going to have any problems finding someone else to replace you either. We can just make the other subcontractors work harder too. I'm warning you. You're not going to get any more work from us if you really leave this project.
Oh, really?
If you're not going to work, then get out of here. You're in the way. I want you to pack up your things and disappear.
Understood. Thank you for everything up until now.
You're late. What were you doing? You better hurry and get started, or I'm not going to give you any breaks. Now that MoniRobo Construction has left, you're going to have to work twice as hard to get things done. If you want to blame someone, then blame MoniRobo Construction.
Blame them? That's not going to happen.
What are you talking about?
Because we're leaving this site too. If they're leaving, then so are we.
What? Your company decided that?
It's not just us and MoniRobo. You've lost most of the builders that were working here.
Yeah, our company has ended the contract for this project too.
Ours too. Why should we break our backs for someone like you?
This can't be happening.
As you can see, all of the subcontractor companies that were working on this site have cut the contracts they had with your company.
What?
We've all decided that it's impossible to work safely under the supervision of an unreasonable woman like yourself, and have reported the issue to your company.
Don't screw around with me. Don't get ahead of yourself, loser. Do you really think that I'll have trouble looking for replacements for pieces of trash like you? We're going to get this project done, with or without you, because you're dispensable. Understood?
Then why don't you go ahead and try and call one of those replacements of yours?
Of course I can. Hello? I need a construction team for a long-term project.
Thank you very much. When will you need the team?
I need one right now. Is that possible?
Of course. How many builders will you need?
30.
Understood. May I ask who's calling and for a contact number?
Moni Construction.
I'm very sorry. I'm afraid we don't have any teams that we can send out to you at this moment in time.
What are you talking about? You just said that you have a team available.
If you'll excuse me.
Did you manage to catch a team?
Shut up. They just happen to be busy, that's all. I'll find someone.
Ayumi continued to make phone calls to every subcontract company she could, but...
This is Ayumi from Moni Construction. I'd like to ask for a team that's available ASAP.
Moni Construction? I'm sorry, we aren't taking jobs right now.
What? Why can't I find anyone?
To be honest, it was a lot of fun watching her panic, especially after she had been so oppressive and arrogant towards all of us.
The second I mention the words Moni Construction, they all start making excuses and refusing to take my offers.
I'm not surprised.
Did you do this? Were you responsible for all of that?
Nope, I didn't have to do a thing. This was all a product of your own behavior.
What do you mean?
Do you know how many people resigned or left a construction site because of the way you treated them? You pay us almost nothing, and yet you expect us to answer to your ridiculous demands. There isn't a single merit in signing a contract with a company that fails to do anything about your behavior. All of the companies you work with have only bared with your behavior because they've already spent so many years working with your company.
Damn you! Damn you! You set up this pathetic little conspiracy and you call yourself a professional?
But you're the one that said that your company can finish off a project like this in a matter of days. You said that you didn't need us. That's why we have all left. Because you said that we're all useless, brainless losers.
Oh.
You've probably spent your entire life looking down and laughing at subcontractors like ourselves for being losers. You think that subcontractors can't survive without a major company like yours to rely on. But in actual fact, you're the ones that can't survive without the support of subcontractors like us who are willing to do the hard labor and dirty work that you guys don't want to do. You're done for.
Damn it!
Listen up, Ayumi. There aren't any contractors in the country who would be willing to take on your projects while you're still bossing people around. Either way, this site has nothing to do with us now, so we'll be leaving. I can't wait to see how the public reacts to you guys not being able to finish off this building. You're going to be at the center of a media storm, and we'll all be watching.
Damn you! Screw you! Screw you! Screw you! This isn't fair!
You don't have any right to say that you work for a construction company if you're going to take your anger out by kicking a building.
Why do I have to be lectured by a piece of crap like you? What's this noise?
Crap! Everyone, get out of here!
The building's coming down! Everyone move!
What? It's coming down? Why?
Be careful!
Why is this happening? What's going on? This is all your fault. This happened because you were all slacking off. You really are useless.
You bitch! I've had enough of you! Did you just say that we were slacking? Listen to me. The building just collapsed because the pillar on the north side gave out. It's the pillar that I mentioned to you a few days ago, remember?
Oh?
I warned you about the consequences of using a design like that, and yet you ignored me. This happened because you didn't change anything.
But that's impossible. At this rate, the building won't be finished on time. Do something. I'll pay you 2 times. No, 3 times what I've been paying you up until now. If the office hears about this, I'll lose my position and I'll be a laughingstock.
What? You really expect us to say yes and get back to work? It's too late to start begging us for help now. You're the one that should be careful of getting carried away. We're never, ever working with someone like you. Ever again.
But...
You'll just have to figure something out on your own. We've got to go and find another project to start working on. So we're out of here. See ya.
No! You can't leave!
A lot of people had been keeping an eye on the progress of this building, so it ended up becoming pretty big news. The circumstances surrounding the collapse and Ayumi's name was being reported on local and national news almost every single day. As for me, that's a big load to bear, so make sure you're careful. The truth is, I actually returned to Moni's building project, along with all of the other guys that had been working on it with me. You wanna know why? Well, a few days ago...
Charako, I'm very sorry for my daughter's behavior, and I hope that you'll find it in your heart to forgive my company and come back to work on the project, please.
Sir, you don't have to apologize. I'm sorry, but there aren't any companies who want to work with your company after what happened. Besides, we can't get anything done if your daughter's present. She just makes everything worse.
I've already fired my daughter. I won't let anything like that happen ever again, I swear to you.
As you can see, the CEO was furious when he found out what his daughter had been doing, and he didn't even give her a second chance by demoting her. He actually fired her and told her to never come back.
I've been told by several companies that they refuse to work as subcontractors for us until you forgive us and decide to work with us once again. So, I'm begging you, at this rate my company is going to go bankrupt unless you forgive us. I can't let this company go under. I've got too many employees to protect and I can't make them lose their jobs. Please.
It sounds like he really didn't know about what Ayumi was doing until it was reported directly to him. And he really is worried about what will happen to his employees if the company goes bankrupt. It doesn't sound like he's a bad guy. Alright, I've heard enough. I'll take your project.
Charako, thank you so much.
However, I have 3 conditions.
Of course, I'd be happy to hear them.
First, I want you to resign new contracts with all of subcontract companies that were on the team. Second, I want you to end the discrimination against subcontractors in your company. And last of all, I want you to renew the contracts you have with all of us, including how much you're paying us. Under Ayumi, we were being made to work for barely nothing, so I want you to pay us what we're owed for the work we do.
Thank you so much. I promise to ensure all of those things.
I had been working with this company for a long time, so I couldn't bring myself to say no to him. Not only that, I didn't want to do something as unprofessional as leave a job unfinished. Especially for a building that beautiful, I couldn't wait to see it completed, and with that goal in mind, all of us came back together again to get the job done. We accepted Moni's offer and got to work. And a few months later, the building was done. Not only that, the share prices for my company have actually increased at an incredible rate. Do you want to know why? The building had gained a lot of attention when it had collapsed, and there were TV cameras and reporters watching the construction site from every angle. Those reports were shown on TV, and it looks like a lot of viewers noticed me, and I became renowned as a beautiful construction girl. I can't believe it, but apparently I've got a lot of fans at the moment, and people have been buying our stocks. It's so amazing what a little advertisement can do. As for Ayumi, she lost her job at Moni for her misdemeanors, and was even kicked out of the family home. She became famous on TV for a completely different reason to me, so no company is willing to hire her. I've heard rumors that she's gone to work somewhere in the countryside in a tiny factory as a subcontract employee. She's earning the minimum wage and has to work around the clock to make ends meet.